All right, everyone. Thanks for stopping by. My name is Linda and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. I hope that this video finds you well, and I'd like just to say thank you to all my new subscribers. Um, Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And those of you that have subscribed, thank you so much. Okay, so what I have today is a sort of unboxing. And so I did order some fabric just recently, and so I wanted to share that with you. So I'm going to go ahead and just take this out of the bag here. And there's kind of a story behind this fabric that I got. Okay, so I was watching, let me see, I think it's called The Quilted Chicken Farm. Yeah, that's correct, The Quilted Chicken Farm. And went onto the website because this lady, very nice lady, sells fabric. So I went onto her website and came across this item, and I was really interested in it, and I'll go ahead and share why. But before I do that, I'm going to show you something. And so just recently my daughter and her husband gave me this pendant, and this is referred to as chainy. And so what it is, it's a piece of pottery, small shards of pottery, and there's a story behind it. And so chainy is the Virgin Island term for locally found pieces of broken porcelain dating back to the 1700s. And it go ahead and gives you the story there. Now, I am a fan of blue and white china, so I really love this design that that they picked out for me. And so this happened just recently. So as I was looking at that website, the fabric, I found this mini charm pack, but I wanted a larger charm pack. So I kept looking, and I finally found it at 123stitch.com. And so I was very excited to find this fabric, this design. Okay, so it reminds me very much of the pendant that I received as a gift. So they try to stay with the form when they create the pendant. They try to stay with the form that of the found piece, so that it is unique. And so when I saw this fabric, I thought, wow, really have to have some of this. One, because I am a blue and white china fan. Two, because it reminds me of the pendant that my children gave me. So I'm going to go ahead and share this first of all with you. And I'm just going to pull this back a little bit if I can without cutting it. That way I can kind of keep the numbers. And I can pull out the card. And I think, if I'm correct, that these are, the numbers correspond to the placement of the fabric. Well, I am going to have to remove the label just carefully. And so this is called Larking, and it's by Moda, Janet Claire. And so it's made in Japan. Okay. And so I'm going to just go through this. I'm going to try to show both items here if I can. Well, maybe I won't be able to show all of this. Okay. But let's go ahead and get started. And so I just love these pieces of broken china. This one I think is called porcelain. And then you've got like these small details that you would find in a pattern created by the small details that you would find in china. I also love teacups, and I do have several tea sets. Okay, this is very pretty, almost looks like linen. That again reminds me of something that you would find on a piece of china. This I know I've seen in the blue willow pattern, usually on the border. Okay, again, this one looks like linen, very pretty. Love the stripes. Okay, and then this has, just bring this a little bit further out. Very, very architectural, right? Beautiful. Here's another one. And so I'll probably make a runner to display, you know, to put some of my, oh, this is very beautiful blue. Almost like a denim blue, but not quite. Gorgeous. To display some of my china, and I think that this would be great. And I'm planning on doing a disappearing 9-patch, and I did have a video where I did do one for the holidays. Again, now this one has the dark background. So once I saw that in the charm pack, I ordered the charm pack first, and I took a gamble on the a larger panel, a half yard of the first one with the white shards on the porcelain black background. But then when I saw this, I went back and ordered some more because I just think it's gorgeous. So yeah, I plan to make a runner, a table runner with a charm pack. I did buy some yardage to use as a backing because I think, you know, you can always, you know, if you've got a nice, beautiful backing, then you can always just turn it around and have a different look. So yeah, I like to invest in nice fabric for my backing. So I'm just going to put this back in the order that it's in. That way, if I want to reorder some yardage, I'll have that together. Okie dokie. There it is. Okay, so we've got that. And then we have some yardage here. So I went back and ordered some of this yardage, some more of this yardage, because other than making a runner for it, I would really, isn't that beautiful? It's very soft too. The fabric is just gorgeous. And, you know, I feel like I'm at the beach when I look at this. Not just because of the colors, but just the whole idea. I think it's a wonderful idea. Okay. And so I want to make a camp shirt with this fabric. And I think that it'll, you know, it's got a nice weight to it. Uh, it's lightweight, but I think that it'll drape okay. We'll see. It's going to be an experiment. But so yeah, I went back and ordered some as soon as I got um, the charm pack and the fabric. I went back and ordered some more. So I was just so happy that I was able to um, find, you know, a fabric that is also going to remind me of this beautiful gift I received. And, you know, the other thing I wanted to share with you was just some a quick organizing tip. I hope you enjoyed that fabric. I mean, I think it came out in February 2025. So, you know, it's been out for a while, but I was lucky that I was able to, you know, track it down. And I just wanted to share just an organizing tip for my fat quarters. And I had received, not received, but I found, not found, but I purchased a grab bag of things. And in that grab bag was a set of mini bolts. And so I went online and looked at the mini bolts, and they're nice to organize your fat quarters. And so I think in the package I had like maybe 8. But then I thought, you know, I've got something that I can use as an alternative, and I'll go ahead and share with you what that is. And so here I've got my fat quarter, but I made the little panels. I made them using my Spellbinders machine, and this let me see if I can get it in view. Well, that's too far away. I mean, too close up. Let me see. There we go. That's better. It's a fat quarter wrap, and I've had this for a while, and so with it I was able to make these little organizers. And the reason I like this design is even though it shows you to put like clips on it to keep it in place, I was able to use the little slit that it comes to tuck in both edges, both ends. So I tucked it in here, right? I tucked it in here first, and then I kind of went quite a bit. Then I folded it in and then just tucked it in right in there. And so I'll try to do that real quick for you. You need to kind of work with it a little bit. But what I like is that, you know, it's all tucked in and you don't have to use any clips. And so I think that's going to work out really well. So I wanted to share that with you. What I used to cut these out is these flexible cutting mats from Dollar Tree. And I'm able to get six of these little boards for $1.25 plus tax, of course. And yes, you can use cardboard too. I just prefer to use something that's not cardboard because in case it gets wet, you know, I think it's less of an issue. But I'd rather use something like this that is not going to deteriorate as quickly. I know some people don't like to use plastic, but yeah, so I was able to get 6 per package. But you can also use any kind of stiff acrylic sheet. that you can recycle or repurpose from packaging. A lot of times, you know, there's packages that have that plastic, that kind of acrylic sheet on top. You can definitely use that, recycle that. And then I'm going to show you one more thing, and I will be right back. So I felt that these little panels would be great for organizing other things. So here I've got a strand of vintage garland, and I think this is going to work out really well because I can organize it, and I'll probably put this in within another plastic sleeve, but you know, it's real easy for these things to get all tangled up. And so, you know, you can even label these things. So I'm just really happy with the results of that. All right, everyone. Well, thank you for joining me today. And I hope everyone is well. And thank you for letting me share my finds, my online haul, even though it's short. But I just was really excited about playing with this fabric in the future. All right. Until next time, take care.